Street magic. What is it? It's not how I wanted to start the video. It's a fun way to start it, though. What do we know? I have no idea where this is going. Who invented it? Street magic. Is it real? Where can you find it? Do your friends like it? Who put it there? These are all the questions that will be answered in today's video, among others. Some you didn't ask for. So before you go anywhere, leave a like and let me know that you were here, and then go off and do your thing. But first, drop it. Drop the like. All right? I really need it. I'm so desperate. Here we go. I've seen this guy before, dude. This guy's famous. Come on, turn the camera, dude.
What? Wait a minute, you still stunned. Hold on. Let me keep him stunned. Hold on, let me keep him.
This guy's.
I like when I keep him stunned. You ready for that?
Oh.
I like when I keep him.
Dude, this guy's a performer, dude. Like, I'm surprised how, no matter what else is going on in this guy's life, he's got his magic together. Like, that is some good magic right there. I expect everybody's seen this. This is the David Blaine spoof.
Hell to the F no!
You want to see some magic?
Yo, actually, let's watch this.
You gotta go on the call sometimes. You gotta go. Do you have a family as well? Do you have a... All right, so you gotta get into your phone fast sometimes. Maybe you text and drive. Maybe we won't say that on camera. So I feel like yours is more like a pattern. Yeah? Can I see your phone?
Oh, this is so good, dude.
Okay, what's your name?
Magicians know why
Jeffrey,
this is
we've never
good.
met before.
Everybody else thinks this is fake. It really isn't. And the reason a lot of people think it's fake is because in the comments I got were like, you lean on a cop car like that or reach your hand into a cop car, like you get shot. I felt, and by the way, I established a rapport with these two before. I was asking them like what they were doing, and they were asking me what we were at a comedy club, and explained to them we just got back from doing some comedy and some magic. And so they were already like, oh cool, you know, well, can you show us something? And then I did this. So it wasn't set up.
You've never given me your passcode.
It's the guy on the left.
Ready?
It's his phone.
Get the
My buddy Pantelis in the back. Just reacting harder than those guys. We want to see some good old street magic. Here we go. This is like hustle stuff. Okay, she's in on it. Whoa, okay. He's also in on it. Or he's not in on it. Yeah, that guy, that was the mark. So she was in on it. Definitely, when these guys set up for things like this, now I think about it. Let's take a look at that second time he did it, because I think the guy purposely went for the wrong one to show the crowd, oh no, it was the middle one. You didn't look at it properly. So let's have a look. You see it right there on the left, and he puts it in the middle, and yet the guy still goes to the left, even though we clearly see it went to the middle. So I believe the second guy was also in on it, creating the illusion that he was dumb, and that the next person could like, dude, how did that guy miss it? I know where it is. And then he'd put his money up. So first girl wins, second guy loses a dumb bet, and then third guy swoops in and absolutely gets destroyed. Then they go double or nothing. He's probably getting his pockets picked at this point. There's someone rummaging through his drawers at home. They've stolen his NFTs. He's on his way to meet a Nigerian prince at this moment for an $11 million estate that, if he doesn't collect, will be burned for some reason. They're gonna burn $11 million if he doesn't come immediately to collect it. That's how these guys work.
Magic is everywhere. Pick a card. They say that magic is everywhere, even in the slightest of places. And Navy, right in front of your face. Is this your card?
No.
No?
There's David and Tom Brady.
Is it real glass though?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
It's a real glass.
It's definitely.
That's our glass.
Yeah. I'm hoping it's from the time. No. You can do it. Why can't I see it?
Why did he do that? That's a good question. Why did he just eat that man's glass? It's pretty crazy, but you think someone like Tom Brady would be a better host and offer him a sandwich next time instead of a glass. I don't write the jokes, all right? I don't write.
Everybody. So this is what I'm gonna do. I got this bottle of water. I'm gonna build an imaginary bubble over your foot. I'm gonna pour the water on your foot, and I bet your feet don't get wet.
What kind of insane video is this?
Yo, what's up, bro? My foot got wet. Yeah, your foot got wet, not your feet.
He says your foot got wet, not your feet. Oh, okay, I didn't see that coming, actually. I'll be honest.
Brought something. Can you make sure this is normal? Make sure it's a regular dollar. Make sure it's not anything weird or anything like that. Then can you put it in your pocket? We need a calculator. Can you hold the phone with your right hand? So do me a favor. Can you hold with your left hand my right wrist like a handcuff? Good. And with your right hand, can you hold my left wrist underneath my watch? Yeah, good. So now I've got handcuffs. I can't manipulate anything. I can't do anything, yes? It doesn't matter if I see, but I need you to enter a 2-digit number, whatever you want. Okay, then hit times, and then another 2-digit number. Then hit times. Do a single-digit number other than 1. Hit times. Do another single-digit number other than 1. Hit times. Okay, now I need you to think of a very specific time. When I say time, I mean 5 o'clock, 3:30, something special to you. Maybe it was the time that you were born. You have a time in mind. You agree no one here knows what time this is. Can you type in the time that you have in mind? And then you're going to hit equals. Let me know when you hit equals. Okay, can you hold it down so everyone can see? Do you think that because you're touching me, I could have influenced you to type in the numbers you typed in? No.
This is a great presentation.
Yes?
I love
On
this
every dollar,
presentation
there's a
so
unique
much.
number
This
called,
guy's
serial number, yes? Can you pull the dollar out?
Hell no, bro.
let's watch the trick and we'll talk about it.
4758.
6, 5, 4, 8.
That's the same number. Oh!
So
Look at the look on his face.
my watch before this began.
Yes.
No way.
Yes.
What was the time that you had in mind?
8:23.
What was the time that I had set on my watch before
Oh.
this began?
Oh, wow. That was one of my favorite performances. That is so cool that he did that. The time was such a nice touch. It was such a beautiful kicker. But what makes all of this great, for those of you out there learning how to perform in public, you can definitely learn something here from his performance. And I don't mean the way he makes them hold his wrist or anything like that, or any of the actual methods or none of that. What I mean is that everything he said was clear. There was no stuttering. There was no going back. Everything he said was very, very clear. And when you give the spectator, in this case, the calculator to manipulate, you do want to be very clear. And if you understand what I mean, any deviation from those things could result in a different trick, we'll say. So him being very clear, knowing exactly, being very commanding, but also being very approachable and no ego involved. So there's a lot of similarities here between this and like David Blaine's performance, because they understood something. They understood that things have to be just concise and unconfrontational. And I think it's very important when you perform that you don't become confrontational. Maybe that's your persona and maybe that works for you. But if you want to get close to people, connect with them, have them, do things for you. You're asking them to do things. You have to be approachable and you have to assert a sort of commanding demeanor. That was pretty good.
Here, you ready? You ready? No, I got a queen and a 9. A queen and a 9, and then I got another 9. The 2 9s are the same to confuse you, all right? Follow the queen.
Oh, Shlomo. I know
Forget about
Shlomo.
the
He's from New
9s,
York.
all right? Hold out your hand like this. Follow the queen. You ready? 1, 2, 3. Where's the queen? Are you sure?
Yeah. Right here.
Oh, that's actually right there. Yeah. Turn that over. See, that's the 9. Keep your hand out. I'll show you what I did, though.
This is
What I do
this
I
is such a
distract
good
you. I
presentation.
distract you. Look. When I snap my fingers, I actually distract
I do
you
believe
again.
this
That's
is
when
from
I
Garrett
got
Thomas.
Turn it over.
Look at that.
I felt that. I felt it when it changed.
So,
You know what?
it's so pretty.
I'll get rid of this. This goes back in my pocket. What I'm left with are the 2 9s. My question to you is this: where's the queen? Which pocket? This pocket. So you're saying it's not there? That's what you're saying. Wow. Look at this.
Super cool.
Keep your hand out. Look, I'll show you how I was doing it the whole time. I was actually cheating, and I used 3 nines.
Ah, come on.
Hold on, you just changed that.
Here, that being said, look, if I were to tell you I'm giving you the queen, I'm putting away the 9. What do you think you're holding? The queen? Yeah, no, it is. But here's the thing: if I want you to win, you're gonna win. If I want you to lose, you're gonna lose. No matter what, I'm always in control. And then obviously I got 3 nines here.
That's very good. I mean, that's, you know, it's misdirection, sleight of hand, there's some gimmicks involved, and it's all about presentation, something like that. So again, when you're putting something in a spectator's hand, you have to trust that they're not gonna do anything weird with those things. So it does take a lot of performance in order to get to that spot where you feel confident enough in your performance to not have them stray from the directions you're trying to give them. You know, so these were also very good spectators, but great job handling them. All right, what's going on here? This is like real street stuff. This is what, whoa, I love this stuff. Is that a condom? It is, okay. Dude, that was cool, and he's having a good time, and everybody's having a good time. That actually, like, stretching it out like that is, I've never seen that. That is pretty fun. This is Clément Blouin out of France, friend of mine, great magician. He's performing for some police, and he says, hold my wrist. He's got something in his hand. And he says, 1, 2, 3. The coin travels.
Ah merde, j'avais pas vu que t'avais la montre. Retourne la main. Elle est restée bloquée, je la vois juste avant. Bâtard, regarde-moi les. Regarde-moi les. Non. Avec ta genoulée. Est-ce que tu peux lui tenir le poignet? Non, j'ai une meilleure idée. Mets les 2 mains derrière le dos. Les 2 mains derrière le dos.
Oh, so sneaky. I don't know. Do you guys catch it?
La pièce dans une des mains, d'accord?
Hey man, it takes some cojones to do that to an armed officer. I don't know if they're just security. I don't know if they're police actually. They might just be security, but still. And so he it's so good. There it is. What a good sport. Yeah, he's looking for his gun and stuff. He's like, better still have that. Oh, his wallet. Great presentation. Also, you know, watch stealing is a fun thing to do if you can nail it down, if you practice it. I've always had fun with it. The actual stealing of the watch isn't as hard as a lot of people think, depending on the watch, but a normal watch, you know, with a leather clasp or something like that, not very difficult at all. But what is difficult is that misdirection and that body language and that approach with people, because there's a bit of psychology involved when doing stuff like that, because you have to be explaining like a magic trick at the same time, or no, hold your hands here. So you perform a magic trick or you explain how to do one, but all this allows you to get close to the spectator. However, if I take a step close to someone, this will be my spectator. All right. And so you can imagine him here. Squishiest spectator ever. If he's here in front of me, this is a weird thing to be this close to anyone. You would agree. Be like, hey, how's it going? Like, it's a weird place to be. However, if I go, hey man, can you show me where this is? And now he's looking over here. You understand what I'm saying? Now I can get closer to the spectator because we're both focusing on like another object, a third variable. And so now I can go into pockets. I can reach for his hand. I can put my arm on his shoulder. You can get a lot closer. So there is a psychology involved, and it is a lot of fun. A good way to learn, however, is to start off, because a lot of it's nerves, is to start off by doing like pseudo things. I'll leave it at that. This is the same guy.
Can you
Let's watch
think
now.
of someone
George
in your
Stanton.
Life, that's important to you? You know what? Valentine's Day is coming up. We'll say someone in your life that you love, but also someone who you think would answer the phone in the next 3 or 4 minutes if you were to call them?
Yeah.
You got a name in mind? So maybe they could guess the name that you have in mind, maybe.
Yeah.
But you agree I should not know. Oh, it's your right hand palm up. Can you look at me? This isn't a very long name, is it?
Oh.
This is like less than 7 letters, correct?
Yep.
You know the very first letter. Can you think of a number up to 10? You have a number in mind? Is the number 7? So if I'm right about the number, I'm probably right about the first letter. Is it a D?
He's got a very David Blaine approach. But it's good. It works for him.
This is a female, yes? Jessica.
Very good. I like the idea. He's got a very cool idea by asking them to think of a number between 0 and 10 and then say 7. 7 is a reoccurring number. And if you get that wrong, you say no. Okay, that also tells me something. But if they say yes, it's an extra hit. Super dope. Oh, what's this?
Watch the cigarette.
Watch the cigarette.
It's gonna do something. Watch the cigarette.
This guy's a seasoned vet, you can tell. Like, for him to just be screaming, watch the cigarette in public, like, he knows that sentence is going to attract some onlookers and hopefully, fill his hat up.
And disappear. It only takes about 5 minutes. Right. I'll just go, wait. What? It's a good one. They put me on TV. He's gonna put me up on the TikTok.
Is it weird that I can already tell what move he's going to pull off with the cigarette just because of the way he's handling it?
What? Fact is, I've been trying to quit him. Seems like every time I do, though, it comes right back. I don't know what to do about it. I've tried to quit it 1,000 times.
That's very good.
1,000 times.
Oh.
It comes right back. I put it away in the pocket, but it might burn a hole, so I don't do that. Watch the cigarette.
Watch the cigarette. Dude, this guy's awesome. Whoa!
Started to think maybe I've got a smoking problem.
Talks a lot. Jimmy talks a lot.
Are you ready, sweetheart? All right, here we go. Watch. Last trick. Pay attention. Watch the knot. Watch that knot go down the rope. Did you see it go down? Watch that knot come right back up the rope. Watch that knot come right off the rope. Because that's a knot, ladies and gentlemen, going back on the rope today. If I do it right. But if I do it better, that knot coming back, oh, he's bringing friends. The oldest trick in magic. The oldest trick in magic. The oldest trick in magic.
Again, a seasoned busker. Him repeating these lines, he knows that if you're walking and you didn't catch it the first 2 times, it was white noise. And by the 3rd time, he just goes, the oldest trick in magic. And you're like, oh. And then you wander over. So he knows how to gather a crowd. A lot of that is just by doing it, I guess, thousands of times.
So with a magic cup. Now this has got a hole. Come on in a little closer. Do you see the hole right there? Do you see the hole? Oh, that's the wrong side. Do you see the hole right there? Do you see the hole? It's a lot bigger on this side, and it goes clean through if you're looking for it.
It's great.
But the problem is when you're doing a trick, the stuff falls right through it. So you got to know where that hole is. You give it a tap, and it'll go right through. See, that's 2. He's there with his friend. Now watch. If I put this in my pocket, and I put the magic wand away, I give it a snap. Look, all 3. That's 3 now. Look, do you see it? And the way the trick works is simple. Keep it a secret. Don't tell anybody. But I kind of cheat a little bit. I use an extra beanbag. It's a lot bigger than the others, so I don't really think it's cheating.
So good. I saw this video go around on Facebook, and at first, watching so many magic videos in my life, it takes a lot to impress me, or it takes very little sometimes, just like a small subtlety or stuff like that. But this blew me away. This was an uncalled for. This man is so good, it was uncalled for. No one asked for this, and yet he delivered. Look at that cane work, the floating cane. Now he's got this, look at this. Look at that. And he puts this down. This is a straight up magic act, dude. Like a world-class magician here. Okay? Disappears, gone. Great. Where'd it go? His mouth? Did not see that coming. You didn't see that coming. You did not see that coming. Come on. That's got to be the craziest. Imagine you're just waiting at a red light, dude, and that's what you see? That's insane. I watched that clip probably 25 times in a row to try and catch a move somewhere, but it was a flawless performance. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that about wraps it up for today's review. We've answered all the street magic questions. We've traveled the world, and hopefully you learned something a little bit. I felt like I was teaching a little bit today, and a little bit of the, just noticing the small subtleties in these performances. That's what really makes me happy when I see these things, when I don't have to watch the same performance over and over, and there's a little bit of an originality to it or a spin on it that I didn't necessarily see coming. Hopefully you guys felt the same way, and if you didn't, I don't know. If it's not too much to ask for, go ahead and leave a subscribe. And it's not how you say it. Whatever, you get it. We'll see you on the next video. Peace.